Selamat.
สวัสดีค่ะ
We are the world quality. We praise the happiness of company. Improve productivity, process efficiency, well-being for you and me. ANQ, the world harmony.
Konnichiwa. Namaste. 안녕하세요. 你好. River. Xin chào.
ANQ, hello, xin chào.
Konnichiwa. Namaste.
ANQ, hello, xin chào.
你好.
Selamat.
สวัสดี
We
ค่ะ
are the world quality. We praise the happiness of company. Improve productivity, process efficiency. We live life for you and me. ANQ, the world harmony. Improve productivity, process efficiency. Live life for you and me. ANQ, the world harmony. Live full life for you and me. ANQ, for you and me. Thank you.
Okay, so wonderful. Okay, so now I think that all of us here would like to learn to sing this song, okay? Because this is our song. ANQ hello with different languages, and Vietnam is very happy this year to welcome the delegates coming from 15 countries and territories to be here, together here for this event. Ladies and gentlemen, okay? And now we would like to start our opening plenary. Distinguished guests, ANQ members, researchers, scientists, and experts, ladies and gentlemen. After 3 years of having no on-site meeting because of the COVID-19 pandemic, today, the 21st ANQ Congress 2023 is taking place in Vietnam with the participation of 188 delegates from 15 countries and territories. Vietnam Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City, VHAH, find it very happy and honored to host this important and meaningful event for the second time after the 12 years. And now we would like to invite Mr. Professor Dr. Shu Yamada from Keio University Science and Technology School, current chairman of ANQ, to deliver his welcome speech. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dr. Shu Yamada.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Shu Yamada. I'm current chair of ANQ from 2023 to 2024. First of all, I would like to thank for all of your participation. Okay, it's a face-to-face style. Thank you very much for your participation. From here, everybody looks smiling. I like the face-to-face style is much better than the online style. And thank you very much. It's a great fun. And many thanks again for your participation. And at the same time, I would like to thank for the VQAH on the all arrangement they have made as a host organization, Vietnam Quality Association in Ho Chi Minh, VQAH. This is a host organization. And they prepared well, and therefore we could have face-to-face meeting at this moment. In particular, I appreciate VQAH representative, Dr. Lien. Can you stand up? Dr. Lien, can you stand up? She is a representative of VQAH. Thank you so much. And in addition, Dr. Tung, please stand up. He's not a singer. He's the owner of VABIS School. Thank you very much. I would like to express our sincere appreciation for their leadership in overcoming various difficulties. The Congress in 2019 was hosted by SQAT in Thailand. That was the last face-to-face meeting. The subsequent Congress by KSQM in Korea 2020, SQI in Singapore 2021, and CAQ in China 2022 were held online by COVID-19. 3 times it was held in online. While the online meeting was conducted, Dr. Nyon, he was a former representative of VQAH, have been working hard to make the face-to-face style. Dr. Go Ban Nyon was a former representative from VQAH, and he has demonstrated outstanding leadership within VQAH and ANQ activities. At the board meeting almost 1 year ago, we discussed this year's board meeting. At the board meeting, Dr. Nyon enthusiastically announced that next Congress would be held in face-to-face style. And he was saying that we are preparing for October 2023 for face-to-face style. And VQAH was appointed as a host. A very unfortunate event occurred at the end of 2022. Dr. Nyon passed away suddenly at the end of 2022. And we are very saddened. Dr. Nyon's strong will was indispensable for this face-to-face style meeting that should be held. We would like to offer a moment of silence to express our condolences to Dr. Nyon. So please pray silently. Thank you very much. And the 2-day Congress is about to start. This is the 21st Congress. We have about 180 international participants and 110 research presentations. In the spirit of ANQ, we contribute the progress of Asian society through quality. For this purpose, yes, in order to contribute the progress of Asian society through the quality for this purpose, let's enjoy excellent presentation, discussions, and networking about quality. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Professor Dr. On this occasion of the 21st ANQ Congress 2023 in Vietnam, so we have a chance to be here in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province, one of the nation leading provinces in Vietnam in terms of tourist development as well as FDI attraction. It is our honor and pleasure to have the presence of Mr. Trần Quốc Khánh, Director of the Department of Labor, War Invalid and Social Affairs of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province. He has been authorized by the Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province People's Committee to be here with us. And ladies and gentlemen, now please welcome Mr. Trần Quốc Khánh for his welcome speech.
Kính thưa quý ông bà, lãnh đạo Hội Chất lượng Châu Á và các vị khách quốc tế. Kính thưa các quý ông bà đại diện cho các bộ ngành hiệp hội ở Trung ương. Kính thưa các quý ông bà là đại diện lãnh đạo các sở ngành, ủy ban thị xã Phú Mỹ và các đơn vị đăng cai cái hội nghị này. Thưa toàn thể quý vị và các bạn.
Leaders of the ANQ's international guests, representatives of the ministry, sector, and association at the central level, representatives of the department sector under the Phú Mỹ Town People's Committee, the organizing committee of the Congress, ladies and gentlemen.
Thưa ủy nhiệm của lãnh đạo tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, tôi nhiệt liệt chào mừng tất cả quý vị đến với tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu và tham dự cái lễ khai mạc Hội nghị Chất lượng Châu Á năm 2023. Kính chúc toàn thể quý vị đại biểu dồi dào sức khỏe, hạnh phúc và thành công.
Being authorized by leaders of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, I warmly welcome all of you to Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province and to the opening ceremony of the 2023 ANQ Congress. I would like to extend our best wishes to all of you, wishing you good health, happiness and success.
Tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu là tỉnh nằm trong vùng kinh tế trọng điểm phía Nam. Tỉnh đang tiếp tục phát triển mạnh về các trụ cột kinh tế, công nghiệp, cảng biển và logistics, du lịch và đô thị. Do vậy, phát triển nguồn nhân lực, đặc biệt là nguồn nhân lực chất lượng cao luôn được quan tâm, là một trong những yêu cầu cấp thiết, trở thành một trong những nhiệm vụ chiến lược vừa có tính cấp bách, vừa có tính lâu dài trong quá trình xây dựng và phát triển những ngành kinh tế trọng điểm của tỉnh đã được xác định. Được biết, Hội nghị Chất lượng Châu Á là một trong các hội nghị khoa học về quản lý chất lượng có uy tín và quy mô lớn của thế giới được tổ chức hàng năm luân phiên tại các nước châu Á.
Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province is located in the southern key economic zone. The province continues to strongly develop its economic pillars, industry, seaports and logistics, tourism and urban areas and services. Therefore, developing human resources, especially high-quality human resources, is always a concern and is one of the urgent requirements, becoming one of the strategic tasks that is both urgent and long-term in the long process of building and developing the province's key economic sectors, which had been identified. It is known that the ANQ Congress is one of the world's most prestigious and large-scale scientific conferences on quality management, which is alternately held every year in Asian countries.
Hội nghị Châu Á năm 2023 được Hội Chất lượng thành phố Hồ Chí Minh và Trường Cao đẳng Quốc tế VABIS đồng đăng cai tổ chức tại Trường Cao đẳng Quốc tế VABIS là một trong 40 cơ sở giáo dục nghề nghiệp có uy tín và chất lượng đứng chân trên địa bàn tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. Chủ đề của hội nghị năm nay chuyển đổi chất lượng trong sự bùng nổ của trí tuệ nhân tạo Đây là lần thứ hai Việt Nam được quyền đăng cai tổ chức hội nghị này sau kỳ tổ chức rất thành công vào năm 2011. Đặc biệt, lần hội nghị này diễn ra tại tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu tươi đẹp, thân thiện và quý mến.
The ANQ Congress 2023 is co-hosted by the Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City and VABIS International College, and one of the 40 prestigious and high-quality vocational education facilities in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province. The theme of this year's Congress is the quality transformation in the explosion of AI. This is the second time that Vietnam has hosted this Congress after the well-organized Congress in 2011. Especially this Congress is taking place in the beautiful, friendly, and hospitable province of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu.
Kính thưa quý vị đại biểu, Hội nghị chất lượng châu Á diễn ra tại tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu là dịp để các nhà khoa học, các nhà quản lý, sinh viên các trường đại học cao đẳng có một diễn đàn giao lưu học hỏi về chuyên ngành quản trị chất lượng trên toàn khu vực châu Á. Qua đó cũng là cơ hội để chia sẻ các bài học kinh nghiệm, các kết quả nghiên cứu điển hình đã áp dụng các mô hình quản lý chất lượng. Theo thông tin từ ban tổ chức, Hội nghị chất lượng châu Á năm 2023 được tổ chức tại tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu từ ngày 18 đến ngày 20 tháng 10 năm 2023. Hội nghị sẽ quy tụ thành viên hội chất lượng của 15 quốc gia ở châu Á và khu vực là hội viên hội chất lượng châu Á và các tổ chức liên kết với tổng số đại biểu quốc tế hơn 170 người về phía Việt Nam, gồm lãnh đạo các thành viên hội chất lượng thành phố Hồ Chí Minh, các doanh nghiệp, các trường đại học cao đẳng, học viện, trung tâm nghiên cứu, đào tạo, dịch vụ khoa học, công nghệ, quản lý nhà nước. Hội nghị năm nay cũng đã nhận được hơn 100 bài báo khoa học từ 13 quốc gia chia sẻ làm 4 chủ đề, chính là trí tuệ nhân tạo và số, kiểm tra, chứng nhận và công nhận, y tế và công nghệ sinh học, quản trị chất lượng, truyền thống và các lĩnh vực khác.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ANQ Congress in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province is an opportunity for scientists, managers, and students of universities and colleges to have a forum to learn about quality management throughout Asia. Thereby, it is also an opportunity to share lessons, experience, research results, and typical cases that has applied the quality management methods. According to information from the organizing committee, the ANQ Congress 2023 is held in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province on the 18th to the 20th of October 2023. The Congress will gather ANQ members from the 15 countries and territories in Asia and in the region, as well as member organizations with a total number of more than 180 international delegates. On the Vietnamese side, include leaders and members of the Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City, enterprises, universities, colleges, academies, research centers, training, science and technology services, and government management agencies. This year, Congress also has received more than 100 scientific articles from 13 countries, divided into 4 main topics: artificial intelligence and digitalization, inspection, certification and accreditation, healthcare and biotechnology, traditional quality administration, and other fields.
Hội nghị châu Á năm 2023 tại tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu là hội nghị có quy mô lớn với sự tham gia của nhiều đoàn đại biểu, nhiều vị khách quốc tế đến từ nhiều quốc gia khác nhau. Ngoài ra có hàng trăm nhà khoa học, học sinh, sinh viên và các học viện nghiên cứu, các cơ sở đào tạo trong cả nước. Vì vậy, ngay từ khi nhận được văn bản đề xuất đăng cai tổ chức hội nghị của Trường Cao đẳng Quốc tế VABIS, tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu đã chủ động phối hợp với Bộ Lao động Thương binh và Xã hội, đồng thời chỉ đạo các sở ngành và địa phương quan tâm phối hợp chuẩn bị các điều kiện tốt nhất để hội nghị diễn ra đúng kế hoạch, an toàn, đạt kết quả cao và thành công.
The ANQ Congress 2023 in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province is a large-scale conference with the participation of many delegations, many international guests from different countries, in addition to hundreds of scientists, students, research institutes, and training establishments throughout the country. Therefore, right from receiving the written proposal to host the Congress from VABIS International College, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province proactively coordinated with the Ministry of Labor, War, English, and Social Affairs, and at the same time directed departments, sectors, and localities in the province to careful and to coordinate with one another to prepare the best conditions so that the Congress can take place on schedule safely and achieve the highest result as well as the success.
Kính thưa quý vị đại biểu, hội nghị lần này diễn ra tại tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu của Việt Nam, nơi có thành phố biển Vũng Tàu được vinh danh là thành phố du lịch sạch ASEAN. Do vậy, ngoài thời gian tham dự hội nghị, các đại biểu còn có cơ hội để nghỉ ngơi tham quan các danh lam thắng cảnh, di tích lịch sử trên địa bàn tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. Vì vậy, trong những ngày tới, tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu sẽ tiếp tục theo dõi đôn đốc các cơ quan đơn vị địa phương, đặc biệt là trường cao đẳng, quốc tế VABIS hỗ trợ tốt nhất các đại biểu, các vị khách quốc tế và các đoàn tham dự hội nghị.
The Congress takes place in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province of Vietnam, where the coastal city of Vũng Tàu is honored as the ASEAN Clean Tourist City. So, in addition to attending the Congress, delegates have an opportunity to visit scenic spots and historical sites in the province. Therefore, on the coming days, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province will continue to monitor and urge the agency, units, and localities, especially VABIS International College, to best support delegates and international delegations.
Thưa ủy nhiệm của lãnh đạo Ủy ban nhân tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Sở Lao động Thương binh và Xã hội tỉnh là thành viên Ủy ban nhân tỉnh xin nhiệt liệt chào mừng Hội nghị Chất lượng Châu Á năm 2023 diễn ra tại tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu. Kính chúc các ông bà là lãnh đạo Hội Chất lượng Châu Á, các vị khách quốc tế, đại diện cho lãnh đạo các bộ ngành, hiệp hội ở Trung ương cùng toàn thể quý vị đại biểu dự hội nghị lời chúc sức khỏe, hạnh phúc, thành đạt, chúc hội nghị thành công tốt đẹp. Xin trân trọng cảm ơn.
Authorized by the leaders of the People Committee of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, the Department of Labor, War, English, and Social Affairs of the province, a member of the Provincial People's Committee, warmly welcomes the ANQ Congress 2023 taking place in Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province. We would like to wish all of you good health, much happiness, and every success. Wishing the Congress a great success. Thank you very much. And now we would like to invite Mr. Quốc Khánh to receive the flowers from the organizing board. Xin mời ông Khánh dừng lại để nhận những bông hoa thật là tươi thắm từ đại diện của ban tổ chức Hội nghị Chất lượng Châu Á năm 2023. Okay, once again, thank you, Mr. Trần Quốc Khánh, on behalf of the Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province People's Committee, to be here with us and has just delivered his welcome speech. Ladies and gentlemen, and now we would like to invite you to listen to the opening speech of our Congress. This one is delivered by Dr. Nguyễn Thị Hoàng Liên, Chairwoman of the ANQ Congress 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Nguyễn Thị Hoàng Liên.
Kính thưa ông Trần Quốc Khánh, Giám đốc Sở Lao động Thương binh và Xã hội tỉnh Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, kính thưa toàn thể quý vị khách quý và đại biểu, thay mặt cho ban tổ chức của Hội nghị Chất lượng Châu Á 2023, chúng tôi xin nhiệt liệt chào mừng toàn thể quý vị đến với hội nghị của chúng ta ngày hôm nay. Dear Professor Dr. Chu Yamaha, Chairman of Asian Network of Qualities Network, dear Mr. Trần Quốc Khánh, Director of Department of Labor, Work Values and Social Affairs, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province, dear honored guests, delegates and friends, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Vietnam Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City, I'm delighted to welcome you to the 21st Asian Network for Quality Network Vietnam 2023. I have 10 minutes for my speech, but you don't make you boring, so I should make very short and to make it not so boring. After 4 years of many online events due to the COVID-19 pandemic, this is a really great joy to finally gather here in Phú Mỹ, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Vietnam. We are honoring to have 188 delegates from 15 countries and territories across Asia and beyond. Happily, after the call for paper release, the organizer received 146 abstracts from all around Asia. These abstracts were viewed by panel experts and the views, and 111 papers from 12 countries and territories were selected to be presented at this conference. As you know, Asian Network for Quality consists of all non-profit organizations in Asia that seek to improve quality of human life. I understand that Vietnam Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City is very proud of the member of the ANQ and even more proud to be hosting this important conference. Hosting the ANQ Congress is well-deserved recognition of VHQM contribution. This time of this year, Congress is quality transformed with artificial booming. This is a timely and important topic, and artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming around the world. Our future change is only make our life easier, faster, further. However, AI will present the challenge and the opportunity to quality managers in factory, workshop, companies, school, and another organization. In this Congress, we hope to explore how we can leverage AI to improve quality and performance in all areas of your life. We will always discuss how to ensure that AI will use ethically and responsibly, and that is benefits for all humanity. I'm confident that the Congress will be a productive and informative event in that we will learn a great deal from each other. I encourage you to participate actively in the parallel section and you share your knowledge and experience. I would like to thank the organization committee for their hard work in preparing for this Congress. I also thanks for all the sponsors and partners in this support. Finally, I would like to thank each and every one of you to coming, and I wish you a successful and enjoyable contract. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam the Chairwoman of the ANQ Congress 2023. And thank you very much for all the preparation you have made for this Congress here. And of course, we hope that all the delegates will have a very nice day during the times of the Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, and now we would like to welcome Professor Dr. Shu Yamada back to the front for his keynote speech. And the topic of his keynote speech is ANQ Way Towards Sustained Success by Quality. Ladies and gentlemen, and now again, Professor Dr. Shu Yamada from Japan.
So thank you very much. Good morning again. My name is Shu Yamada. I would like to give keynote speech. The title is ANQA. I think some of you have heard the term ANQA. It is introduced as the ANQ homepage. It's a fundamental principle of ANQ. It was created in 2002 as the foundation of ANQ. I think this is very important concept. It's a kind of guideline in the current challenge. Before starting my talk, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Shu Yamada. This photograph is coming from my homepage. I realized I put the same suits and same necktie. And this is a special wear for me. Today is a special event, so I put the same tie and same suits. I got my PhD degree in 1993 under the supervision by Professor Noriaki Kano. And then I'm learning statistics, quality, total quality management, etc. The involvement of ANQ, of myself, is just starting from beginning of ANQ. When you access to the ANQ homepage, you can view the history. This was a photograph of ANQ Foundation meeting. Professor Kano, Professor Izuka, Mr. Janak Mehta, Marin, Wan-san, Prupon-san. And behind big giants, I was here. So I was lucky to be taken by this photograph. Before introducing my talk, I would like to introduce the ANQ in a geographical way. This figure is created by the data. The data was prepared by Professor Kano, right? He provided me the whole history of the ANQ Congress, and I was depicted. The founding organizations are CAQ China, KSQM Korea, CSQ Taiwan, and Japan JSQC. They are the founder. It was founded in 2002, 21 years ago. And then Hong Kong Society for Quality, SQAT Thailand, ISQ India has joined 2002. And then IQMA Indonesia, VQAH Vietnam, ISQM Iran was joined. Next, Singapore SQI, BSTQM Bangladesh, DOG Dubai, QPSP Pakistan, they are registered. It is tough to identify the next one. Okay, here. ROQ 2006, Nepal, NQPCN 2006. Kazakhstan 2010, KOQIM. SLAAQP Sri Lanka 2020. And Philippines 2021, PSQ. IAQM Malaysia 2021. These are the current member organizations of ANQ. We have 20 member organizations. Okay? This is an introduction of ANQ progress. So next, I would like to talk about the progress of Asian quality management, because quality management in the past is not exactly same quality management in now. There's a progress of quality management. I'm from Japan, so I would like to introduce the progress of quality management in Japan. But I realize similar progress occurs in Asia, while the year may be varied. Some area or some organization, it is coming to this year, but it may be varied depending on the organization. After reviewing the progress, I want to identify the challenge towards the future. Quality management is a tool of management. It is matching with the economical growth. Therefore, I would like to introduce the Japanese economical growth and quality management in the same figure. This is a horizontal axis is a year, starting from 1955. And the vertical axis is a GDP per capita, measured by US dollar. Personally, I was born in 1964, that is here. And as you know, the origin of quality management is Schuhart. He proposed a method and concept. A background is mass production. He proposed the idea 1920s, but the background of this era was starting of mass production. One evidence is that Ford Motor started the belt conveyor system 1910s. What Schuhart proposed can be summarized into two parts. That is concept, how to control. How to control, concept. And his concept is simple. Standardize assignable cause. Ignore chance cause. No need to chase chance cause, but you need to make good standard for the assignable causes in order to stabilize the process result. The concept is simple, but one of the biggest contribution of Schuhart is to propose the tool to identify the standardization status, control chart. It is nowadays, it is still important. Control chart help to detect the deviation from the standardization. Okay? And this is starting point, and this control chart imported from US to Japan after World War II. As you know, World War II terminated in 1945. Before the termination of World War II, US government hid to disclose other countries because of the effectiveness of the control chart. It was coming, but Japan, as you know, Japan is a very small country, no natural resources. The size of Japan is very small. And when you make the Japanese land square, it's a 600 kilometer square. And Japan size is when you rearrange the size, a 600 kilometer square. And 600 kilometer square, 70% are shared by mountain. People cannot live. So it means no natural resources. In order to survive, Japan have to be industrialized country. After 10 years of World War II, GDP per capita is less than 1,000. And for such 1970s, GDP per capita is 3,000. That is completely behind the US and the European countries. I'm not an economist, so that I want to quit my GDP talk at this moment. I want to move to the talk on the quality management. At this here, we learn control chart from US 1950s, and they implemented several activities, 5S, QC circle inspection, and then Kaizen statistical tool, all employee, all department activities of quality. utilize cost competitiveness, and so forth. Currently, GDP per capita is 40,000 or 50,000. I would like to separate several steps. The first step, after World War II, almost nothing. I did not experience the World War II, but I felt the remainings of World War II because I was born in 1964. So in some way, there's some feeling of the World War II. GDP per capita is less than 3,000. Establishing infrastructure is a key. Infrastructure was not established, so that the first issue is to establish infrastructure such as electricity, water, gas, etc., road conditions. So major activity of quality management at this moment. Infrastructure is not established yet. Advanced activity could not implement it. So what they have done is 5 ways. I think there are many Chinese speakers so that you may understand 5 ways. 整理整頓清掃清潔つけ. I cannot do it, therefore I'm teaching. 5 ways, yes, without the infrastructure you can do it. And all company try to implement it 5 ways as a first step. I think this is still important. I have been to Mexico about 10 years ago. They also implemented 5 ways, but they said 5 S's, which means 5 ways in Spanish. So, and it is still important. In addition to the 5 ways, next is the inspection. Inspection is to identify a good product or bad product at the end of the process, which means, suppose this is an example of baked bread, weight baked bread. Below the specification limit and beyond the specification limit is eliminated, just sent to the good product to the customer. So that was the 2 major activities. I'm simply speaking, of course it depends on the case, but I'm talking about general trend. Now move on to the 1960s to 70s. GDP per capita is 3,000 to 10,000. That is still poor comparing to Europe and American countries. But poor country means cost competitiveness. Basically, cost is shared, at this moment, cost is shared by the labor cost. Labor cost is strongly connected to the GDP per capita. So, which means poor country has Japan was a poor country, therefore they have the cost competitiveness. How do you utilize the cost competitiveness? People cannot buy poor cost, low cost, poor quality. So that the many Japanese companies implemented a strategy that is standard level quality with low price. Low price can be achieved by cost competitiveness. How do we achieve standard level quality? There are many activities, but I want to introduce here QC circle, including education and process standardization. Process standardization is to make the variation small. In addition, QC circle, small group activities, I think I have some of the areas. QC circle is very active. Yes, it's the fundamental principle of QC circle. The origin was to improve the members' capability. It's an opportunity for education. It is not my term. It is a term given by Professor Ishikawa Kaoru. And then 1970s to 1980s, economical growth, rapid growth. GDP per capita raised from 10,000 to 25,000. Economical growth means lost the cost competitiveness in the past. Because almost the same level with the Europe and US. Therefore, Japan lost the cost competitiveness. What is the strategy? Good product with standard price. Because we cannot grade down the life. Therefore, cost price have to be the same. However, we need to provide good product. What are the major activities? They develop many activities, but at this moment, I want to raise the two activities as a key of this rapid growth. Number one is all department, all layers involvement. In other words, build quality by all department and all layers. Well, 1970s, 80s, typical mindset in US, Europe is that quality is a job for quality department. Quality is a job for quality department. Quality department means inspection department. They are not involved, other departments are not involvement for the quality. Currently, everybody knows that it's wrong. But at this time, many Japanese companies are pioneer to implement all department, all layer participation of quality. This is a QA system chart. QA system chart is very popular nowadays because we need to provide quality by whole. In order to accelerate the whole activity, visualization of activity is required. QA system chart is one of the helpful tools. Which department is the closest to the customer? Sales department. Before that, sales department, yes, sales job is just selling. No, different. Sales department have to get the voice from the customer. Another keyword is an improvement. Organization-wide promotion of improvement activity. This is a conceptual figure which says time and performance. Suppose you want to solve the problem. The first type of problem solving is action by knowledge brainstorming. Take action based on the brainstorming. At the stage where the process is not matured yet, this approach is very effective. I never criticize this approach. If the process is not matured yet, yes, brainstorm, discuss, and take action, go ahead. But after implementing this one, it is saturated like this, hitting the seal, because similar actions are generated. You need to break up here. There is a need to obtain the hint for further activities. Hint, new viewpoints are required. Yes, application of fundamental method. Collect the data, analyze it. You get a hint for further improvement beyond the brainstorming. And then it is also saturated. What we should do? Apply the advanced statistical tool, collect data widely. So this is the foundation of what I want to say. And so after bubble burst, yes, well, from up to the bubble burst, I can summarize by simple terminology. However, after bubble burst, it is difficult to simply describe the Japanese companies. But I want to clarify the feature of the successful company in qualities. One of them is solid foundation of quality, a practice on quality management that fits to the culture. As you know, US culture and Japanese culture are different in some sense. And US developed Six Sigma based on the Japanese TQM. And common values, customer orientation, creating value, and futures. So what I would like to summarize through the history, 5S inspection, standardization through group activity, etc. these are the important. And the importance is still the same at this moment. So I realized the evolution process is common in Asia. Year may be varied. What I want to say, the evolution process: establish infrastructure. Next, providing standard quality level with low price by using cost competitiveness. And provide a good quality with standard price. And then obtain customer satisfaction, ABCD step. And this is Japanese, based on the Japanese progress, and I realized 4 major steps. Year may vary by region and industries. Japan, the first period end around 1960s, but some regional industries, it is changing. But ABCD process is common in Asia. So many Asian organizations in the status of D obtain customer satisfaction by solid foundation of quality and quality management. At this time, I want to say the customer satisfaction, customer. Who are the customer? Mainly the person who pays the money as customer. Yes, it is true. So the current approach is usually customer is equal to who pays the money. But some, excuse me, an approach to obtain satisfaction only to the customer. And this approach sometimes misleads to the society because look at the only customer. The many company leads to the excessive economic competition. So top management sometimes says money, 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 money. Of course, I think the financial aspect is important. However, it's not all. The current company have to, or current organization have to take a good balance, not only financial aspect. Yes, financial aspect is a necessary condition. But in addition to the necessary conditions, organizations have to consider many things. Recently, SDGs are becoming popular. They set several goals from various perspectives. Without such framework, many organizations chase the economical aspect only. So, in other words, another next challenge is that an approach to satisfy not only direct customer who pay the money, but also stakeholders. In addition, society as a whole. In Japan, there is a term, お客様は神様, customer is a God. But in some country, there is a term, customer is a king. But it's not true. So my friend told me that customer is the king. King is not always true. Right? It's not my word. And that is, we need to consider society and stakeholder more. So quality management for society satisfaction in addition to quality customer satisfaction. Core is, of course, still customer satisfaction. However, we need to expand more. Customers are not obvious, not direct equal payer. There are several activities for the expansion. For example, in Japan, Iizuka Hospital won Deming Prize in 2022. Hospital is, of course, financially stable. It should be financially stable, but in addition to the financially stable, they need to look at the society. They won the Deming Prize 2022. It is one of the challenge to consider the society satisfaction. So in addition, current business model, successful business model is very complicated. Payers are not simple. Collaboration with business partners. I'm saying that society satisfaction whose core is customer satisfaction. How do you apply this one? A solution for the challenges. I try to consider solutions. First step is, I'm sure, first step is visualize the society in terms of products, information, and finance value. For example, I'm now working for university. What is stakeholder? Who are the stakeholders of the university? A core is education and research. University has two major functions. That is a research result. Contribute to the society by obtaining a good research. Another one is education. The person the student enter the university and we give education. And the person get the ability and they act in society. And once society is coming up, their salary is paid to parents, tuition is paid. In addition, research result is a kind of a key of donation. That is simple. It is very, very simplified. So the first step, it is suggested to visualize the stakeholders. This is one approach with my student. And it's a kind of stakeholder map of the international school in Japan. Teacher-student relation is a core. We need to look at carefully, but not enough. We need to visualize. In order to the purpose of visualization is to share the mindset within organization. Without visualization, people think a different way. Step 2, I'm not sure, therefore put question. Digital transformation enables to collect appropriate data. They should be applied. I have tried. Currently, I was surprised because I have a joint research with the international school. The school has daily data in school computer. Because in my university, I calculated the student evaluation based on the daily result. I send final result like pass or not, SABC grading. And I only send the final result to the university computer. University computer registered the final result only. But currently, based on the progress of IT, digital transformation, they also have process data. What are the attitude of daily exercise? How many times their note has been submitted? So it is we propose utilization for daily management. Well, I think this method is effective, but it may be far from the original target. Original target is the society satisfaction. So for society satisfaction, it is necessary to develop higher level concepts, such as value action guidelines for realization. Because society is not simplified, is not simple. So that we need to consider the higher level concept, value, action, guideline, etc. I was looking for the guideline of society. Solution for the challenge, what I had done. I reach a conclusion. ANQ way, ANQ way is a guidance document or guidance principle towards the society satisfaction. When you access to the ANQ homepage, you find this chart. It consists of goal, society, Asian way, core value, etc. 4 parts. For each part, introduction has been done, and goal, reason for existence of, and quality of human life, prosperity, uniqueness, 3S. Strategy, constancy of purpose, system approach, and knowledge, and integrity. Harmony, diversity, mutual respect, austerity, and simple living, effective and efficient use of abundant resources, honest, sincerity, flexibility, self-control. I'm sure this ANQ is a kind of a guidance document or guidance figure towards society satisfaction. So my conclusion is that ANQ is completely matched to the current challenges. ANQ is a guiding principle for society satisfaction. Therefore, they need to be developed in detailed approach, theory, case for further development. Okay? And that is the end of my talk. Thank you very much. Come on.
Thank you very much, Professor Dr. Shu Yamada. And I think that he has just given us some very precious information about the development of ANQ in general, as well as some very Congress information and experience in Japan. I think that's a very good lesson for all of us here. And thank you for sharing with us. Now we would like to send our flowers to you as our big thanks for your keynote speech. Everyone, please clap your hands instead of our big thanks to our Professor Yamada. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and I think now is the time for the organizing board to express their thankfulness, their appreciation to the sponsors of our events, the 21st ANQ Congress 2023 in Vietnam. And we would like to say thank you to our sponsors, including VABIS International College, Vina Cocoa, Vina Milk, and Petrolimex Saigon. Thank you so much for your sponsorship. And now we would like to invite the representatives of these 4 units to get to the front to receive the certificates as well as the cups of appreciation from the organizing committee of the 21st ANQ Congress 2023. And we would like to invite once again Professor Dr. Shu Yamada and Dr. Nguyễn Thị Hoàng Liên to get to the front and to give the certificates, the flowers, as well as the cup to our 4 sponsors. And everyone, please clap your hand to say thank you to our sponsors. And please, I would like to invite the 4 representatives of the VABIS International College, Vina Cocoa, Vina Milk, and Petrolimex Saigon. The 4 representatives of these 4 sponsors, please get to the front to receive the flowers as well as the certificates and cup. We would like to invite Madame Liên Hoa from Petrolimex Saigon to get to the front. Yes, once again, we would like to invite Professor Dr. Shu Yamada and Dr. Hoàng Liên to give the flowers as well as the certificates of appreciation and the cup of appreciation to the representatives of our 4 sponsors. And we would like to invite Professor Dr. Chu Yamada and Dr. Nguyễn Thanh Tùng stand for a group photo. Please. Okay, once again, we would like to say thank you to our sponsor together with our best wishes. Thank you very much. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the rest of our agenda of this meeting this morning, I think this is the time for us to take a break. And the break is 10 minutes. We already prepared the refreshment in the rear of the hall. So please, everybody, enjoy the refreshment. And we get back in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Bây giờ nốt luôn, bây giờ ghi luôn.
Đi luôn mà chiếu luôn.
Rồi, tí nữa mình nấu.
Quan trọng là để
Mình sẽ nói hai nội dung luôn. Cái chuyện lửa chạy tối nay với lại cái đổi thầu. Hai cái mình nói trước khi vô phần sau. Lúc trong lúc ổn định.
Dạ rồi thầy.
Thầy hỏi đi, cái này con rảnh này không biết cái ABC là tên phòng đúng không? Tên phòng tên gì?
Dạ đúng rồi.
Ý cô Liên nói là giờ đổi từ A qua B.
Dạ đúng rồi.
Thì A là cái phòng A đúng không? A phòng ở sảnh cái A là tên của cái sảnh.
Dạ cái tên là sảnh A thì có cái phòng ở đó, ngoài là học đó thì họ sẽ nhỏ giờ lên B.
Lý do là nhỏ, phòng nhỏ chuyển qua phòng B101 đúng không?
Dạ đúng.
B101.
B101.
Có nghĩa là khu A, khu B, nói vậy cho dễ đi ha, khu A chứ không phải là cái phòng A, là khu A, khu B.
Nó là phòng họp của khu A thì người ta vô đúng một cái phòng đó là người ta biết rằng qua vậy thì
hôm qua có vô phòng A,
dạ,
giờ chuyển qua phòng B. Khu A nó cũng có một phòng mà đúng không? Có cái phòng A.
Dạ khu A thì nhiều lắm.
Nhưng mà qua giờ sử dụng có phòng học.
Nó thêm là phòng học. Khu A là
cái phòng học tại khu A.
Dạ đổi lên bên.
Cái lửa chạy là tối nay làm ở đây luôn hả con?
Ý là nó khi tự dịch đó
follow the video. That is the keynote speech number 2 given by Mr. Janak Mehta from India.
Good morning, everyone. It's indeed a privilege for me to have this opportunity to share some thoughts with you on the occasion of the 21st ANQ Congress 2023 being held in Vietnam. I would like to thank Professor Lian for inviting me to share these thoughts in my keynote speech. And as we get to the 21st century, that means the 21st ANQ Congress, that means we have completed 20 years. So we need to take stock, and that's what I thought. When we take stock of what journey we have covered, let's look at the contribution to quality of human life using holistic quality management approaches is what we set out to do in 2002. So let's look at the history of how it evolved, what we've done, where are we today, and what do we need to do next. In this context, let me share some thoughts with you. It was in 2022, sometime in early July, I got a phone call late in the night from Professor Kano requesting whether I could join the meeting in Tokyo on 27 July, which he had arranged to establish ANQ. He explained to me the logic why he wanted to establish ANQ, and the logic was obvious. The Americas had American Society for Quality since established in 1946. Europeans set up European Organization for Quality, established in 1960. And that happened in spite of the fact that each country had their own quality organization, but Europe-wide was established at that point of time. And both these organizations played an important role in the economic development and well-being of people of those regions. And it was in this context, it was taught by the 4 founding members of Asian Quality Symposium that we in Asia also need a similar organization so that we can learn for each other and grow faster and catch up with the Europeans and the Americans in certain aspects of quality management. So I was happy to go there. So it was started by 4 organizations: China Association for Quality, Chinese Society for Quality, Korean Society for Quality Management, and Japan Society for Quality Control. They're all here. They were kind enough to invite 3 other members, Scott from Thailand, HKSQM from Hong Kong, and Indian Society for Quality from India. And I was representing Indian Society for Quality. During the discussion there, it was unanimously felt that we need to establish Asian Network for Quality. Of course, the name was also decided at that meeting. Having done that, it was agreed that we need a little larger number of people, and to do that, member organizations, and to do that, we needed people from other regions. So it was decided the next Asian Quality Symposium, which was scheduled in middle of November, we'll all get together and formally established ANQ. And that's what happened on 15th of November 2002. The other 3 organizations joining in were from Indonesia, Iran, and of course, Vietnam. So it's appropriate that Vietnam, which is hosting this Congress, was one of the founding members in 2002, in November 15, when it was actually established. So having established ANQ, it was decided by the board at the first board meeting that we must state what will it do, what is its purpose, what's its mission, what is its values, what should we follow, how do we work in a manner collectively contributing to this purpose. So in that context, the board decided to form a committee, and that committee was chaired by Professor Shoji Shiba, and one member from each of the member organizations, 7 were members of this committee. I was fortunate to be present there, and together we developed an outline of the purpose, the strategy, the fundamental values, and all this was agreed and an outline was established. Reasonably well done, but it was just a starting point. After that, I think at 3 different board meetings, it was discussed, debated, contribution obtained from everyone, and finally we came up with an ANQ way, very well structured. And this, I think, was completed in the fall meeting of 2004, just before the ANQ Congress in 2004 in Delhi. So let's see what that ANQ way states. It clearly states various regions of Asia form Asian Network for Quality, with the goal of contributing to creativity, integration, prosperity, and quality of human life in Asia. What's worth noting is prosperity and quality of human life was probably never a goal of any other quality organization, not only amongst quality organization, not a goal amongst any organization in the world, barring a few. So in a way, ANQ was unique in starting this initiative with a focus on prosperity for all the people and quality of human life. It was also agreed prosperity is not only physical prosperity, but emotional and intellectual prosperity, possibly leading to self-actualization. So this uniqueness is still prevalent. Not many organizations even today have that. Also, it focused on integration. So Asia is a continent with diverse regions. How do we integrate the diversity in various regions and still work in unison? Then it was discussed as to how will we achieve this. A strategy was formulated based on constancy of purpose, knowledge creation, voluntary spirit, and systems approach to improvement. These are nothing but the basic approaches, tenets of quality management. So the strategy was based on the tenets of the quality management. Then we discussed and agreed there must be certain core values which we must honor all the time. And these were based on honesty, flexibility, and self-control. These are in a way universal values. And we thought the universal values must be our common values. Then there was a debate as to how do we use the strength of Asian way, Asian culture, and overcome some of the issues that we may face. So in that context, harmony in diversity, mutual respect, compassion, austere and simple living, and effective utilization of resources came into the fore. Here again, it's important to recognize austere and simple living, which is the Asian way, and effective utilization of resources, which are abundant in a certain way, but there are limitations in what the earth can regenerate these resources. This again, for the first time, any organization around the world put this as one of its basic tenets of management and operation. So I've already covered that, so let me move forward. Then the whole thing was structured in a manner, logical manner, which makes it easier for us to understand. There was a goal, quality of human life and prosperity. There was a strategy to work towards that goal. There's the Asian way. How do we learn from each other, strengthen the working and overcome the weaknesses that we may have. And of course, the underpinning, the foundation was the core values. So this was again a unique way of presenting the whole ANQ way. Obviously, over the last 20 years, we've made considerable progress. How do we measure it? Having made this progress, where we stayed behind, we need to look at that as well. So let's start with the history of ANQ very briefly, though I've covered most of it. CSQ and KSQ got together in 1987 to hold an annual conference. And they invited Japan Society for Quality Control in 1991. And China Association of Quality was invited in 2001. And in 1996, they named it as the Asia Quality Symposium, a once-a-year meeting to share experiences, learn from each other, and improve. So that's when they decided, let's form an Asian Network for Quality. And the meetings were held in 2002, as I mentioned earlier. Hong Kong joined, India, Thailand, Indonesia, Iran, and Vietnam. So 10 organizations did that. Then in 2004, Bangladesh joined, Dubai Quality Group joined, Pakistan and Singapore joined hands. And 2 years later, Nepal came in, then following year, Russia, and then Kazakhstan. So by 2008, we had 17 members, which is a good number. But we were planning to get some more. We made an attempt, but not very successful. For 11 years, nothing happened. And suddenly in 2020, Sri Lanka joined. In 2021, Philippines and Malaysia joined hands. So we are in a way covering all of East Asia, most of Southeast Asia, and all of South Asia, and some organizations from Central Asia like Kazakhstan, Iran, and Russia. But the western part of Asia is not yet included in this Asian Network for Quality. Hopefully, in due course of time, it may happen. So let's look at one of the methods to evaluate the prosperity, at least the physical prosperity, is through measurement of GDP. We need enough money for people to eat, the physical aspect. So gross domestic product could be one indicator. So in 2002, when ANQ was formed, the three graphs you see here, the yellow one is ANQ members only, not Asia as a whole, only the GDP of ANQ members, all 20 members. Even though in 2002, we didn't have 20, we had only 10, but the data we have taken is for all 20. The blue line is Europe, and the gray line is the Americas. Okay? So the Americas was way ahead, followed by Europe, and then followed by ANQ members. But by the year 2012, ANQ in terms of GDP had overtaken the Europeans. And by 2018, we overtook the Americas, which is not a small achievement. Very rapid growth, and it's commendable. And I'm sure quality management, TQM played a very important role in making this happen. And ANQ as an organization, providing the platform to learn from each other also made its contribution, and we should be proud of having done that. Now let's see where else have we lagged behind. While this is an achievement to be proud of, let's look at the weaknesses we still carry with us. We recognize Asia also had 60% of the population of the world. Okay? And hence, when we look at the GDP per capita, which is the true indicator of the amount of funds people have to look after their basic needs, GDP per capita would possibly be the right indicator. So we were behind Europe and USA. USA was leading. And as we see from this graph, I think we made some progress from 2002 onwards, mostly driven by Japan, Korea, etc. But 2008 onwards, I think China played a very important role in that growth. Taiwan has always been playing an important role, and so did to some extent Southeast Asian countries. But our rate of growth is not bridging the gap. Actually, gap is widening. That's what we need to focus on and improve if we want to provide the physical well-being of the residents of the regions in which we operate. Of course, Europe overtook Americas primarily because even though North America is ahead of Europe, but Southern America, Central America is not making rapid progress, and hence Europe on the whole appears to be doing better. Now let's look at where would we like to be in the next 10 years. You've seen what's happened in the past. We need to plan for the future. We can't change the past, but we can certainly learn from it. So some of the unresolved issues from the past relate to, besides per capita income, competitiveness with respect to Europe and North America. Competitiveness has improved, but it so happens that Europe and North America is continuing to improve faster than we are. So we're not able to bridge the gap. Even if we improve at the same rate as they are, the gap will continue. So we need to do something different to reduce this gap by improving our competitiveness for offerings, products and services. And third, equally important is sustainability issues. While GDP could take care of the physical aspect, but emotional and intellectual needs of people cannot be covered by just money. And in this context, we are fully aware there were Millennium Development Goals by the UNO, and we fell way behind that. The impact of global warming and unabated consumption of natural resources, which the nature is not able to renew, is creating problems for all of us. In different regions, we've seen the weather patterns changing, creating all kinds of problems. Even if we have all the money in the world to eat, but if the environment is not conducive, the global warming continues, then obviously that money will have no value in terms of meeting physical needs, because emotionally and intellectually we'll suffer badly. So sustainability issues are just as important, if not more important. Then the expected change in the external environment, which may provide us new opportunities and also maybe some new threats. Opportunities in the context of use of new soft technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT, etc. We talk about, the alternative reality that we're looking at. Then there are new technology like biotechnology, nanotechnology, robotics, etc., which can be possibly used to our advantage. Okay? It could also be a threat if misused. So in that context, we need to look at it. And of course, global warming, as it is being predicted by 2050, that hopefully we would be able to contain the warming and hold it there. But as of now, we have not been able to achieve the targets that we have set for ourselves. And this is an area of concern. So we as quality professionals need to work on both fronts. How can we leverage our strength and use that to focus on those technologies which will eliminate the the growth of the global warming, and how we can use some of the new soft technologies for this purpose. So that's our challenge and the opportunity. And to that we add the Sustainable Development Goals as enunciated by UN, 17 goals. Out of those 17 goals, there are at least 9 in which we as quality professionals can certainly make contribution related to hunger. How do we ensure that the food productivity of the food segment goes up and better quality food is produced, good health and well-being, quality in education, then in terms of clean water and sanitation, then affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry innovation and infrastructure, and climate action. I think it's only fair to think, at least I believe, that in ANQ we have done reasonable work in the field of quality, but we haven't paid enough attention to the sustainability issues, the planet Earth issues. So maybe consciously we work towards using quality technologies to overcome some of the difficulties we face because of these challenges, and provide a platform where we can learn from each other and maybe have some kind of awards to promote this. So that could be an opportunity for improvement. May be desirable to develop an ANQ vision for 2033, having completed 20 years with reasonable degree of progress and still unresolved issues. Obviously, it is for the ANQ board to take a call, but I thought it would be only fair if I can suggest something as a starting point for discussion. And in that context, I propose certain things which are just a starting point for discussion. Vision could be contribute to the preservation of planet Earth and to enhance competitiveness of organizations in our regions by improving quality of all we do, by effective utilization of conventional methods and leveraging emerging technologies. So here we are addressing both the physical needs in terms of competitiveness and sustainable needs through preservation of planet Earth, and using the conventional methods and leveraging the emerging technologies, the two weaknesses and two changes in external environment. In order to achieve that vision, I've suggested a very brief strategy by offering better customer value than the competing regions, and by offering societal value with focus on reducing harm to all beings on the planet Earth. Offering better customer value than the competing regions will help us to improve our markets, improve our outputs, improve our GDP, and consequently the GDP per capita. Societal value will help us to focus on reducing harm to all beings on the planet Earth. So this could be a starting point. I'll leave it to the wisdom of the ANQ board members to take a call, and if you wish to take it forward, maybe you can discuss at the board meetings, and within a given time frame, maybe by the next Congress, which is scheduled in Tokyo may come out with a revised vision and strategy. And based on that strategy, maybe we can list down certain action points that we will take in order to overcome these challenges. That's all I wanted to share, and I wish the conference all the success, enjoyable, useful, beneficial to everyone. Thank you very much. All the best.
Okay, and that is the video of Mr. Jonathan Matter's keynote speech. And we would like to send our big thank you to him for sending us this video, as well as sharing with us a lot of information and experience about ANQ in general, as well as some experience in India, okay, and in some other countries that we have learned a lot from what he has just expressed to us now. Ladies and gentlemen, AI is a very hot topic now in the world, and while pre-built AI models can be effective in some cases, they are not always suitable for every business's specific needs. So how to customize the AI models, how businesses can tailor them to their specific requirements, improving the best accuracy, speed, and relevance. And now we would like you to listen to our keynote speech number 3. And with this keynote speech, Dr. Thanh Tùng, Rector of the VABIS International College, as well as the CEO and the founder of the TX Green School System, the CEO and founder of Chí Technology Group. He's going to share with you something about AIs, as well as you know, for the topic of this Congress, the 2023, we talked about the AI booming and how to make use of AI boomings for our quality management. Ladies and gentlemen, and now please welcome Dr. Thanh Tùng.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you very much for you to join to our college international school. And today I would like to introduce with you about the topics of AI that's we application in our group of company. You know, this is our group of companies, Chí Technology Group. This biology, technology, engineering. I just started up that just for years to invest more for the R&D in Vietnam about the biology technologies. But my background is in IT. Hello. So my background in IT, so I can talk more about the AI. I have been in the director of Cisco system in Vietnam, a director of Dell in Vietnam. And so I will talk with you more about the AI, what's our application in my company. First of all, I want to introduce about the KMTG, that's Chí Technology Group for Biotechnologies. And we very luckily for Professor Cano had been visits our company. And this one my staff, 2 professor in biotechnology. And I want to introduction about the KMTG. That's we R&D about the enzyme and probiotics. You know, enzyme is for healing and ring life and better future. Enzyme in your side. You know, everybody sitting here, you have more than 30,000 enzymes inside. For what? Almost enzyme is, they make the catalyze for biochemical reactions. It looks like this one. Enzyme can help you to break down monster or some glucose, something like that, to make you to grow up by yourselves. And enzyme that can apply many fields. For example, for biocatalysts, for biotech R&D, we focus more on here. And also for foods and beverage, we have the production list. And so last night, who visit my home, that's you receive the gift from this one, food and beverage. Also, enzyme will be serviced for animal feeds, pharmacies, biofuels, and household item also. And enzyme catalyst for apply, so that means no enzyme, no lies. In your size, a lot of enzyme. Okay? And how about the probiotics? Probiotic is good for microorganism. Okay? That's apply for, roles, and it's very well in yogurts, that's a daily you use that. And with enzyme combined with the probiotics, this is the key for green and sustainable development. That's the fuse of the biotechnology. And we focus more for sustainable development with the social equities, economic viability, and environment protection. And in my company, we have 3 factories and 2 research and development center. I founded that. And this is, we have R&D technology team to detect enzyme, with the genome trees, and we design and we express with the recombinant expression. And this is the first one company in Vietnam, we can do that. A whole of the professor from another country, from US, from Europe, from Australia, and from Asia also. We collect, I collect whole of that. Now we have 36 professors work for me, for this one, for enzyme, R&D. And we also have the large-scale production technology. That's we have 3 factories to do that. And for large scale, we do until from the recombinant, the recombinant, and we do with this one for filtration and packaging, this one. And for the source of technology, we have upstream technology. We use for fragmentation technology, and the last one for downstream. That means the big scale. We do that. And this is whole of the picture in my R&D and factories. You can see that's still young specialist and professor from the Vietnamese. And this is whole my R&Ds. For the short technology, we target the genes, and we construction express the plasmids, and we recombinants. This is also for upstream. This is also in my my factories and my lab. And this is we fragmentation. This is the factory for fragmentation. Luckily, that's Dr. Cano have been visit our factories inside also. And the last one for lyophilization. Okay, now I will share with you the idea how I can build the AI model in business to use GPT to show the whole of the R&D requirement. Okay, that's the main key. I want to share with you how we do that. Okay, this I call this the KMTG brand. This is the brand because we have a lot of the professor work in there. Show how we can show the problem with the many source, many information, many data. So my idea is we contribute for the KMTZ brand, okay? And first of all, we focus more from the requirement, the needs from the customer. My partner, they come and they will request me for their needs, their requirement. And what we have, we build KMTZ brands with the, first of all, we have the internal resource. We have. What we have for internal resource? We have the KMTZ technology. We have 3 factories, and next month I will build one factory in Vietnam. We have technology. The second one, we have genome, because we owner for resource design, resource of patent. Now we have 98 patent. Okay, and we also have the resource of the knowledge and HR. We have 36 professors to work in there. We also have the equipment. You see that this model equipment, and we also have the button that we register for the WIPO, World Intelligent Patent Organizational. We also have for the resource with the factory, with R&D center, something like that. We also have the experience and result and records inside, internal. And we also have the internal idea. You know, weekly and monthly, we have the brainstorming. That's the Sir Yamada-su talk about brainstorming. We do that weekly. And that's the internal idea. But how we can make whole of this to become the brands? We put it that's in the AI. And the AI will become two sides, in and out to KMTZ brand. And in order, we also have for the external resource. For external resource, we use with the mankind knowledge. All of you in here, mankind knowledge, we use that. But what you publish, I will record, okay? And also with the world specialists as advertised, with the, for example, today, you join with the Congress of Quality, you advertise, and we also collect that, the knowledge. And we also to collect with the electoral or invention property in the world, and also for standardization. But this is only one-way collection. You see that? Not two-way, only one way. Because why? We keep that in the securities, you know. So that's the KMTZ brand's idea. And after that, we can get the suggestion from the brand, KMTZ brand, this one. From this one, we get the suggestion from them with the first one. Maybe when I ask them for the suggestion, they will share with us the whole of our team for many solutions. For example, here, you can see for they will discussion for A or B solution, C solution or D solution, and why. So that states whole of the our that means whole of the expertise professor, they should to discussion what they choose for the solution after the KMTZ brands make suggestion. And how many percent they can suggestion for successful with the requirement from the customer by whole of these resource outside and this. But we focus more in internal resource, because internal resource that belong to us, and that will make more successful, maybe 80%. But if we depend on more from outside resource, external resource, maybe the successful to get the solution for customer will be reduced. That's the percent, okay? And after that, we will make decision for solution. For example, in here, we make the choose for B. Maybe that's because the high percent for the successful and risky lower. So how we can build that KMTG brand? That's the question I share with you. What we choose, KMTG. So this year, how we build the KMTG brands? By using the GPT chart. First of all, I want to introduce about the GPT chart AI technology. This one, AI GPT generative retraining transformer, and you look like that. The concept is you use the machine learning by collect all the text, all the data. It look like, for metaphor you, it look like students, they know many the formula of mathematics, but how they can use that if they not have the result they seen before. That's it, the concept of GPT. And the machine learning, they refer to use this model to training whole of the general text before fine-tuning for specific styles. That's how whole of our professor, the expertise will be retraining that machine. So it looks like a student who practice a lot of problems, so they will know how to solve the problem. Okay, right? And that's the concept for the GPTs using in AI, my company. And you can see that for the machine learning design, to human right response for tests from or the question. And second one, they will assess with the every data information, internal source or external source. And after that, they will make the deep learning will be trained by our expert, by our professor to make decision. You know what I mean? That's it. Okay, for training we will training for three things. First, retraining that machine. AI learnings that you should do retrain. It looks like you type in for large scale model training, but this is very important. No specific end goal in mind. No goal, but only training. The second one, you fine-tuning. That means you should to retrain the model, further training for new data with specific goals in mind. That's your direction for your AI learning. Okay, and the last one, that means in context learning. That's whole of my expert, whole of my professor, they will direction for AI learning server to be by our knowledge, our test style. This is the three of the steps for training. First, retraining. Second, fine-tuning. And the last one for in-context training. Okay? And we store in that. Okay? And for retraining, it's look like in here. You got the database. Okay? And you will use for GPT model. And this is, you ask the question and they respond, but you will be, for retraining, you will be disappointed about their answer because they learn nothing. They try to output for any answer with they have the input without your training. Okay? And the second one for fine-tuning the retrained model. And this is, you should to update and unique a large of the data and for training. And that's it takes the time and money also. I will share with you the course later. Okay? And you will see that. And this is not online learning. You should to update the data and you should to retrain your model. It should be inside your company, right? So this is the new data sets that will come. So they also will respond for you the answer with the new GPT model. And for the context learning, you can input the context with any text, any ROM, for example, PDF, video, photo, voice, and text, everything. And they will use the whole of the data by in context learning. That means they will know year by year, month by month, or year by year, they will know what the direction they will answer for your question. That's the suggest solution. Okay? And this is how to build. Oh, I will share with you how we build, how we make the decision to build this one. For generation, you know, you can upgrade the current model, be smarter by maybe three things. The first, by fine-tuning statistics. And the second, by dynamics with the in context learning. Or you can combine. That's we call the hybrids. You can fine-tuning or you can in context learning. And this is your model. You should to buy this. Your model is look like the server, you know, GPT, the server. And this server, you can make decision to choose open source or commercial source. It's very important. Closed source, that means commercial. You know, if you use closed source, that's you use OpenAI, Google Parse, Lumina AI, Anthropic AI, is make your course. Also, but I will compare later slide for you. If you use the open source, you can use with the Dolly, Open Assistant, LAMA, Francom, LLM, something like that. This for free, but I can compare for you what you choose. So, in KMTG, we make the decision how to choose by with comparison. This is, with comparison, you can see that if you choose, if you build the AI model by yourself, it cannot because it's the huge people, and you also have the very big budget to do that. So maybe we will try the public model is right choice. Okay, public model is right choice. And in the public model, you have the two kinds. Closed source, that's commercial source, that I tell with you, OpenAI, or open source, LLAMA. What you choose, for example. And after that, you upgrade with select model. And in here, you can see that how you can choose with the cost, RIVEX, accuracy, and speeds. This is 4 items we should to discuss together to choose. First, you can see that if you choose for closed source or commercial source, you should to pay a lot, so it's costly. You know, if you choose closed source for RIVEX, it's no, because their server, you hide from them, right? And for accuracy, yes, it's better than, because that's public, okay? And the last one for speed, yes, it's better than your host, the source. Okay? How about the open source? If we use the open source, the cost is very, very good because the budget is limited. But we need to invest more for maintenance and also for internal training. Let's go. And for about the RIVEX, yes, we keep the data by yourself. That's your data center. And for accuracy, okay, maybe not better than the closed source, but you need to more effort to training the learning AI. And the last one, the speed is no need to invest for the good as the AI. Just for company is okay. That's we make decision by this table to choose. And it here, do a practice. After we select the model, how we can upgrade? We can choose by two methods. The first is, maybe three methods combined. Fine-tuning, that's I talk with you, or in-context learning. For fine-tuning, we need large data to retrain. And today by day, you also take a long time for training this model. Also, the cost money for the people who training this AI machine, and maybe data notes to update or retrain. But it's less costly than you buy from outside. For in-context learning, we need retrain also, and we need with the data own way to update or select methods, something like that. And you know this here, for the customer, if they enter for my staff, they want to enter to that from client, they will use with maybe will use servers or API, that means application programming interface, and this for our model. And in the server, if we use closed resource, we run on the service provider use server, but this open source we do by ourselves. And for in commercial, you can see that you maybe it's risky for your data and also the costly. So this one, our decision, we reject for solution to use closed source. I mean, commercial server. We reject that. We reject that because we want. Because my companies focus more in pattern, and if we lost the data, that's our problem. So we choose for closed server. You know, not commercial server. So that's we no. Sorry, we not to choose the closed resource or commercial. We choose for open resource because we will training by ourselves. So when we choose for open source, this one, and we use the in-context learning, it takes time for us, but we make decision to choose that. That's it, we choose open source and context learning. And this is for the open source, we use the API program with the LLM, you know, large language model for our server. So now we can see that this one demo for our KMTZ brand. We training that for 10 months already, and now we can put the question in there and we can get the suggestion, okay? And this is on the server demo we do. You can see that when we request, and whole of the model will get the data in here for whole of the vector for embedding, churn, something like that, to answer the response. And so now, in my lab, my expert, my master, my professor, if they receive the requirement from my partner, my customer, they can enter to choose the suggestion. They will have the list of suggestions how we can make the solution for customer. And after that, they discussion and will make decision what we choose. And this is, thank you again for Dr. Kano have been visit and talk with my staff about this model. And thank you very much for your listening and watching. This is practical. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Nguyễn Thanh Tùng, for his keynote speech. And we would like to invite Professor Dr. Shu Yamada to send the flowers to Dr. Nguyễn Thanh Tùng. Okay. So you can see that he had told us a very interesting story of how to customize the AI's models in business, and a very detailed story. And I think that we have found out many interesting things during his speech. Thank you. Okay, once again, thank you very much, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, and now the last item, last but not least, okay? And of course, I think that all of us have already known about the IKA awards. That means IK, that means the combination of the two Japanese professors' names. And that is the first word, I that means come from Ishikawa, and K, that means from the Kano. And of course, we would like to say thank you to the family of these two professors from Japan for allowing ANG to use their name for the very meaningful and important awards. And of course, now is the time for us to know who is the winner of the IKA's awards this year, I mean the year 2023. Of course, who is the who has the honor to receive these very meaningful awards. Once again, I would like to invite Professor Dr. Shu Yamada to announce the winner of the IKA Award 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome Professor Yamada.
So thank you very much for your introduction. And this year, Ishikawa Kano medal is given to the Professor GN Singapore. Congratulations.
Okay, please, we would like to invite Mr. Yi Gosh from Singapore Quality Institute under the National University of Singapore to receive the award. Okay, and of course, Professor Dr. Yamada will give the certificates as well as the cup, okay, to the winner of our award this year.
I would like to read the certification. This is to certify that TNGO. And TNGO has internationally recognized accomplishment and contribution to the theory and application of quality methodologies, with exceptional leadership in advancement of techniques for quality excellence in Asian cultural and social environment, for an outstanding career dedicated to the integration of quality tools to practice in industry, government, and various sectors. In the recognition of thereof, the Ishikawa Kano Award Committee, Asian Network for Quality, hereby bestows the Ishikawa Kano Gold Medal 2024, academic work in advancing theory and quality and its application. Janak Mehta, Chairperson, the Ishikawa Kano Award Committee, and Shu Yamada, Chairperson, Asian Network for Quality. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, once again, we would like to say congratulations to Professor Tong Yi-go from Singapore Quality Institute under the National University of Singapore on his IKA gold medal winner, okay, this year, 2023. Congratulations. Okay, so everybody, and now, how are you feeling now? Are you hungry? I think so, all of us are hungry now, and of course, this is the last but not least item for our opening plenary this morning. And now we're going to have a break for lunch. And of course, you know where is the dining room, okay? So just get out of this hall, and then turn right, and then down the road, and then we get to the dining room. But okay, so everybody, so now we had just said congratulations to Professor Tong Yi-go from Singapore. And now the winner would like to express his happiness and would like to say some words to us. Now, once again, please welcome Professor Tong Yi-go from Singapore.
Dr. Shu Yamada, Dr. Lien, thank you so much for this occasion, and also to all the ANQ friends, distinguished guests, and fellow professionals. Now I see a lot of more senior people, current quality professionals, and many young ones coming. Therefore, I am full of hope for the quality movement, especially in the context of ANQ. Now, I would not want to stand between you and lunch, so I'm going to be very brief in what I say. Now, basically, just now, Dr. Shu Yamada talked about 5S. I have 5P. P for PQRS, P. Why so? Because in my career in quality, I come to realize the following. Number one, the first P is that the world is probabilistic, because students in science and technology usually learn the world through deterministic summaries, such as F equals ma, Newton's law, such as V equals R times I, Ohm's law, such as PV equals constant, Boyle's law. Now, the world doesn't operate on the basis of laws. The world, as everybody can see, is very different, especially the quality profession. We all face variations, we all face unknowns, we all face new things coming to us. And look at this, AI booming, you see. This is something new. We never hear of AI. We don't have AI as explained by Juran or Deming or whatever. But now, this is coming. AI, machine learning, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, everything is new. So, the business people, I think, have a more realistic view of the world. They talked about VUCA, V, U, C, A, right? I think they have a more realistic idea of what they are facing. The second P is that we should focus on the process, not the product. Just now the speakers already have explained. Because by the time we inspect the product, it's already there. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's already done. It's the process, it's improvement of the process that brings to us superior quality. So that actually is understood by many people. So like just now we heard about control charts and so on. All these are about the process, not the product. How do you control the product? The most you can do is to inspect, accept, reject. That's it. It's too late. Number three, P for people. In fact, the teaching of Dr. Ishikawa is all about people. TQM. Quality is no longer just a concern of people in the quality department. It's not just the quality technicians or the quality engineers. It is the whole organization, from the top leadership, from the finance people, from the HR people, from the marketing people. If all these people do not perform, it doesn't matter how much you know, how much statistics you know in the quality department. Number 3, the population. Because when we produce goods and services, we never know who are the people that are going to receive what we have to offer. In other words, customers. Again, we have heard customers mentioned quite a few times. And Dr. Kano came up with the perspective that customers have different requirements. For example, this morning when I came here, this is ready. The badge is ready. My name is spelled correctly. What is this? Basic quality. So I just walk in. Then during the break, I have such variety of pastries, of cakes, or whatever. In fact, the more the better, right? So that's one-dimensional quality. Let's have more of it. However, when we have the Congress starting, we have people coming, singing, dancing, and so on. And that's customer delight. You see, we never expect, or I never expected this. What a wonderful song, Dr. Tong, right? So there is differentiation of customer needs and customer expectations. And quality practitioners should be aware of this. In other words, Dr. Ishikawa tells us what to put in. Ishikawa diagrams, TQM, QC circles, and so on. All these are within the 4 walls of our facility. Then Dr. Kano told us that whatever we are able to offer, there are different customers. Some customers are more demanding, some customers are more, easygoing, and so on. And so different people would have different forms of basic quality, uniform quality, or sometimes you call it one-dimensional quality. Some people are easily delighted. So think about it. Dr. Ishikawa taught us how to supply the input, what to do during the process. Whereas Dr. Noriaki Kano actually tells us when our offering goes out, what kind of customers do we face, how to increase customer satisfaction, and so on. And so we have both the input and the output that completes the cycle for quality excellence. So it is extremely meaningful that we have, ANQ has this Ishikawa Kano Award, not so much, well, at least for me, not so much for an individual, but actually to honor a very important, very complete idea for quality excellence. I hope, this is not it, this is number 4. Number 5, yes, I must complete 5 Ps. Number 5 is progress. Quality is never static. In the old days, we only focus on quality of goods. That's why all the acceptance sampling plans and so on all came out after the Second World War. And subsequently, attention began to be shifted to services, right? Service in government, in healthcare, in education, in hospitality, and so on. So today, quality of service actually is as important, if not more important, than quality of goods. Give you an example. One airline uses Airbus, uses Boeing. Another airline also uses Airbus, Boeing. Why does another airline enjoy such high reputation? The difference is service, right? Difference is the service. So if we want quality excellence, we must pay attention not just to goods, but also the service. But this is not all. Because of the advances in technology, advances in communication. We now have digitalization, we now have machine learning, we now have artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and so on. So in other words, quality professionals have more to learn. Make use of such new developments to do a better job. That is why there is more work to do. There is more to learn. There is more heights to achieve. So with that, I would like to express my thanks to ANQ for this very meaningful award. Really, as I said, it's not for an individual, but really as a recognition for the two quality gurus. And lastly, I would like to thank again Dr. Shu Yamada. I want to thank Dr. Lien. I want to thank Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan is my nominator. I came to know that. And Mr. Tan said, okay, you are being considered for this IK Gold Award, but on two conditions. Number one, you must personally go to Ho Chi Minh City. Number two, you must say something. I say, Ho Chi Minh City, yeah, I've always been looking forward to going to Vietnam. I haven't been to Vietnam before. And number two, to say something. Well, I've said something. Okay, let's go for lunch. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for his expressions. Okay, something very interesting and very lovely. And especially from the winner of the AIK's gold medal winner, okay, this year, 2023. Once again, we say congratulations to Professor Tong Ying from Singapore. Okay, so of course now it's time for our lunch. We received the registration from 16 of you for vegetarian meals, but don't worry because for this lunch, we serve as a public lunch, okay? So you can have many choices, okay? So don't worry about the vegetarian or not. And now follow the map. You can know how to get to the dining room. Just get out of this hall and then turn right and down the roads. And then you get to change area, and that is the dining room. Okay, enjoy your lunch, and we will meet again for the parallel session in the afternoon. Thank you and goodbye for now.